Now, Terence Crawford has called out Keith Thurman once again. This your boy CJ Goodfellow back with the Boston Clinic afternoon grind. At the the final press conference with Julius Ndongo, Terence Crawford was asked about when he called Keith Thurman out last time when he fought Felix Diaz at Madison Square Garden. And basically he said he don't want the number 2 or the number 3 guy. He wants to go to number 1 if he moves up to welterweight. I'm going to leave a link in the description. Shout out to Boxing Ego for being there and covering it. So you can watch some of the press conference for yourself. For one, I understand what he's saying. In a logical, perfect world, yes, he can go up there and get a shot versus Keith Thurman. But two, Bob Arum already said that his fighters are not allowed to go to Showtime, even after Vasily Lomachenko only did under 1 million views with Miguel Moraga. So, why would Keith Thurman, the A side, in this, scenario, want to go to ESPN? Why, it don't matter for Keith Thurman, but why would his handlers want that? And for Al and Thurman's handlers would want Terence Crawford to come to Showtime, or at least do it on CBS. That'd be a regular CBS fight. I think Bob Arum, if he was sane, would allow Crawford to go to CBS. And it's not Showtime. They can do a lot of views. He specifically said Showtime. But I really think he meant, PBC. He don't want them to go over to PBC. Crawford is, he doing something that he know, it ain't going to happen. He crying wolf, pretty much. Unless he knows something I don't know. But as far as, him understanding the situation, he perfectly knows it. He was asked about Mikey Garcia the other day. I did a video. He said that the promotional issues is going to make that hard to fight. And, basically, Keith Thurman is managed by the same guy, Al Heyman, as Mikey Garcia. So they know, he knows, he's not getting a Keith Thurman fight. Bob Arum is not letting him fight. So, I understand he was asked the question, but the question was only asked because he brought Keith Thurman name up, out the blue after the Felix Diaz fight. But he also says that, he has no problem making 140 pounds. He makes it easy, very comfortable. So, he might stay. But like he said, if he moves up, he wants the number 1 guy, not the number 2, number 3 guy. But like I told you guys, he move up, he getting the number 1 top rank S guy. He's getting Jeff Horn or Manny Pacquiao. And that's just what it is. Or if Pacquiao wins and vacates the belt, that's what's going to happen. And retires, for Pacquiao. And, Terence, he understands the situation. That's why, before he said it, I didn't know if he understood what, who he was fucking with or who he was dealing with Top Rank. And, he clearly does. He clearly knows he can't go out and network, That's like having, insurance in your state of Michigan, but you don't got the full insurance, to go anywhere you want to go. You only can stay in network in your insurance, and that's what Crawford is dealing with. He only can stay in network with Top Rank guys or people that Top Rank work with, which is lower level, mid level guys like Star and Banner Boxing, and mid grade and lower level promoters. And he's getting people falsely excited, knowing he's not allowed to fight PBC or even go over there. So, at first I'm like, oh, maybe you don't understand the situation. But he does. And Bob Arum actually slammed him for calling out Keith Thurman after that, saying he know Keith Thurman's injured. I don't know why he would do that dumb shit. And also, he's calling Keith Thurman out when Keith Thurman already has a mandatory in Sean Porter, which I'm pretty aware of. He was with Sean Porter at the Andre Ward-Kovalev 2 fight, the rematch. And he knows that he has a big showdown with Errol Spence. So let's see if Terence Crawford calls Errol Spence out if Errol beats Keith Thurman. Let's see if he calls Errol Spence's name out. And that'll tell me a lot about Terence Crawford. Even though he said he think, Keith Thurman is a superior fighter and beat Errol Spence. But we'll see. But he knows he's not allowed to do that. We gone.